Sarah Mukhtarhi-Fox teaches at a K-8 school in San Francisco's Mission District. Her students are predominantly Latino and have been learning online for the past year due to the pandemic.
We want to go back to school to serve them better because they're getting behind, but we aren't providing any extra resources for them to do that.
Sarah is one of many teachers embroiled in a battle with the district over the return to in-person learning.
When people criticize teachers about not wanting to return and neglect all the neglect that we face on a regular basis in under-resourced schools, I really hope that we can get to a place where that's not the case. So when we think about being overlooked, yes, it's overlooked in person, it's overlooked online, and we will likely be overlooked when we go back.
Latino students make up nearly 1/3 of San Francisco's public schools. District data shows they've fallen behind academically during the pandemic.
I was working at the hospital one day, and my kid was here at home alone. And then he called me. He suddenly calls me and he says, "Mom, I'm very nervous and with anxiety and desperate." He said, "Mom, my grades are trash, and I am trash." So at that moment, I was like, "What is going on? What happens? Don't worry, I'm gonna get home soon, and we will take care of it."
Deyanira and other parents have taken matters into their own hands, organizing a learning pod that meets in Delores Park.
We are being disconnected from one another and losing that humanity, and I think that's very dangerous, especially with our kids and with all the brain development, and that's also impacting the mental health, emotional health.
The larger implications would be that we could have an entire generation lost, because everything starts with our mental health. If we have students that are suffering with depression and anxiety or other conditions that are not treated, then certainly it makes it difficult for them to function in an academic setting.
Students and teachers are not simply numbers or bodies. We are human beings. We are doing interactive learning and growing together in a classroom. Mental health is an essential part of that.
So what I would say for teachers who are working with some of those vulnerable populations is to really, again, be innovative and creative about engaging those children and their families.
One school trying to do just that is Mission Education Center. It's the first school for many of the district's Latino children who are new to the U.S.
We're going to come back, and things are going to be joyful. It's going to be fun. We're already thinking about how we can adjust the curriculum so that we can spend more time outside, so that we can have more experiential learning. We can go on field trips. We have 2 parks nearby that we can go outdoors and do outdoor learning, and we know that our kids want that.
The staff at Mission Education Center could see their ideas come to life very soon. The teachers union and the district reached a tentative agreement that will allow some pre-K through 5 students to return to in-person learning next month.
We can reinvent everything. And so that's what I want to say. Let's take this opportunity. We shouldn't squander it, because something really good will come out of this for our educational system.